In this overview, I'll show you the highlights of saving and exporting a project in Pencil2D. For those of you who don't know, Pencil2D is a two-dimensional animating software program. It's a freeware program, so you can Google it and download it for free. So what I have here is a simple 2D animation of a car driving. I've got this on loop, so it's just looping over and over again. But it's just a simple animation. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to save it and then how to export it. So to save this, I want to click File, Save As, and then I want to select my destination, which I'll do the Documents folder, and then give it a name. So I'm going to save my project as Simple Car Driving. Now, Pencil2D will automatically give you this .pcl extension. That's totally fine. So we're going to hit Save, and we're going to replace it. Now, if I wanted to open it, it'd be the same thing. I'd do File, Open, and then just browse for that .pcl file, and I could open it right back up. So now that I have the project saved, let's go ahead and export. So to export a project, we're going to click File, Export. And now we have a bunch of options here to choose from. So I could select to export as an X sheet, which will prompt me to save the file as an AVI. This option is mainly used if you're trying to import your 2D animation into another software program, so I'm not going to go with that today. The next option is to export as an image sequence. Now this is probably the most common mode of exporting a project from Pencil. Image sequences are somewhat of a standard in the animation world, so that's the one that I'm going to go for with this project, but I'll give you an overview of the other options as well. So the next option would be to export as an image. However, this isn't the best option if you're trying to export an animation with multiple layers or frames. You probably wouldn't want a standalone image. After that, you can choose to export as a movie. This also gives the project file a .avi extension, and after choosing to export as a movie, you'll be prompted to select the resolution that you want and the file format. So there's lots of choices here. Now you can also save as an SVG file, which is scalable vector graphics file or image. Again, if you have multiple layers or frames in your animation, then this export option may not be for you. And lastly, slightly unrelated to your animation, you can choose to export a palette. Now, this will allow you to export your color palette that you may have created over here in the custom colors section. So you can export that without losing any of those custom colors that you created. Okay, so for this demonstration, I'm going to export my animation as an image sequence. So once again, we're going to go File, Export, Image Sequence. Now before I do this, I want to double check that alpha is selected down here. So this alpha option will combine my drawing with a background to create the appearance of transparency. So I always like to double check that I have that selected. Now we're going to go File, Export, Image Sequence. And now we have the same menu as before. We're going to choose a destination. I'm going to save mine to the Documents folder, and I'm going to call my project Car2 for the export. So I'm going to hit Save now. And now I have the option to change the resolution and the file format, but for the purposes of this video, I'm going to leave them as the default and hit OK. So now that I've hit OK, the project should be exported. I'm going to open the File Explorer and see if we can locate it. So it should be in my Documents folder. And here we go. So now we have each of the images that makes up my animation. They're all right here. So now if I wanted to, let's say hypothetically, I had made these images in a different application. I could import them just as easily as I exported them. So I could go back to Pencil2D and I could do File, Import, Image Sequence, navigate to that same folder, and then select the images that I want to bring in. So exporting and importing with Pencil2D is very simple, just as easy as that. So thank you for watching my video, and if you want more information, please visit the Pencil2D website. Thank you so much.